keep in mind that's on, so.
From throwing a styrofoam cup out a window to dropping a gum wrapper in a parking lot. According to TexasDisposals.com, research estimates over 1 million animals die each year from getting trapped in trash or eating the trash. Littering has become a very big problem in our world today. Over the last few decades, about 8 million tons of plastic waste have been found in our oceans. Littering has become a huge public concern and leads to a lot of negative effects. Now, what is littering? Littering is the improper disposal of waste products. According to USA Today, top 10 trash items found include plastic bottles, cigarette butts, food wrappers, grocery bags, and many more. Now, there is an intentional and an unintentional littering. Intentional littering can come from different sources, like throwing trash out of a window or someone dropping something on a street or in a park. Now, the most common one would be whenever we have big events outside and there's big parties and stuff like that. And then, for instance, a unintentional one would be uncovering loads and trucks on like a highway when you're going 60 to 70 miles an hour. According to TexasDisposal.com, more than 19.9% of litter on land comes from unsecured items in the bed of trucks. Another unintentional one is when houses are being built. Many people wouldn't think, but these are a big problem for littering. When rubbish isn't properly covered on windy days, it can blow away. Or even when a job site isn't properly secure, animals can carry the trash from the sites. Now, the impact of littering isn't only harmful to animals, but it's also harmful to humans and our environment. Littering affects our existence and the evolution. It impacts public health and also risks wildlife and serious damage to our waterways. The impact of littering can even cause injuries or diseases caused by contamination of rusty metal or dirty glasses. For an example, when you get a cut on your skin, it can cause an infection. Littering causes pollution from chemicals and microparticles that are released. Littering causes many animals harm. According to the conservedEnergyFuture.com, 267 species globally, including 86% sea turtles, 44% seabirds, and 43% marine life, are all harmed by littering. The impact of littering affects everything from our animals to the planet we live on. Now, with all the negatives of littering, it can lead us to how can we as a community help fix this and prevent littering? Well, according to TexasDisposal.com, there's at least 3 ways we can help prevent littering. 1, attending cleanups. Working on helping clean up our community is not only helping the environment, but it also helps the community. It looks nicer and cleaner, which will attract more people and which will help our small businesses and overall community. Number 2, increasing the number of public disposable bins. One reason why there's a lot of littering is because the lack of public bins and them overfilling. By increasing the number of bins, it will decrease the amount of littering because there's not a lack of bins near people and there's room in the bins to put the trash in. Number 3, impose strict laws and regulations. More laws and more regulations will lead to more people listening. If a law is forced, the littering could decrease because people don't want to get in trouble. No one wants to get a ticket, and no one wants to have the fear of legal consequences. There are many different ways to help prevent and fix littering, but start with getting the community on board, like your friends, your family, school board, school businesses. Help make a change. It doesn't have to be big, and it doesn't have to be with a lot of people. As little as picking up a gum wrapper or a styrofoam cup. Just doing it alone could save an animal or even the planet.